Hello everybody, my name is Zen and welcome to my first impressions of Persona 5 Royale, a game that is available on Xbox Game Pass for PC and on consoles. So this is going to be a really weird one for a first impressions video. But stick with me here because I think that this is going to be kind of fun in multiple ways. So for my first impressions video, if you're new to the channel, welcome, glad you're here. I literally jump into a game, no previous knowledge of the game, and I just play and, provide some commentary and also talk about, whether or not the game I would recommend or if things are good or bad about it, through the perspective of someone who has worked in game design, has studied game design, and also just loves to play games of all different shapes and sizes. Now, this is a weird one because I have recently fallen, I want to say recently, over the last 10 to 12 years, I've fallen out of love with JRPGs. I actually grew up playing JRPGs, and we'll jump into the game in a moment. So just give me a second to preface this. I was a PlayStation kid. I played all sorts of crazy JRPGs growing up, things like Dark Cloud or The Misadventures of Tron Bonne, or that's a Mega Man game, by the way. That was a fun one and a weird one that has stuck with me all these years. Dark Cloud 2 definitely as well, but also things like Final Fantasy and whatnot. There's so many JRPGs that were available on the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 growing up, and those games are what shaped my idea of RPGs. And then about the time Oblivion came out, I started falling out of love with JRPGs. They're really weird sometimes, most of the time. And I really fell in love with the Western RPGs, the Dragon Ages, for example, of this world, or the Divinity Original Sins, or the Baldur's Gate 3s, like that, like really crunchy Western RPGs. But that's just a preference and a setting thing usually. Now, I still love JRPGs. I just don't put time and effort into them. And that's why I find that this first impressions is going to be really interesting, because this is my first return to a JRPG in quite a long time. And I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. So I know almost nothing about Persona, other than it's a really meaty JRPG, and doing a first impressions video is not going to do it justice, but we're going to go for about the point that I feel like is worthy to show what this game is, how it is, why JRPGs are weird, and why you should probably like them or not like them. Maybe you just don't like JRPGs. By the way, JRPG is a Japanese role-playing game. That should tell you everything you need to know right there. Persona 5 Royale allows for you to experience the game with English or Japanese voices. Please select a voice language. Note the language can also be changed later. Honestly, if I were going to play this on my own, I would do the Japanese voices and just subtitle it. I find the Japanese voices really good. The English voiceovers for Japanese things they bother me a lot of the time. They're very whiny for males, and I just don't usually jive with it. But for your sake, I'm going to do English. The setting can also be changed in the title screen config menu. Please keep in mind that toggling between English and Japanese voices can only be done here and not during gameplay. Once the voice option is toggled and confirmed, your selection will be reflected in all save data. Cool. Show me the weird.
This story is a work of fiction.
Oh, I have to put a button to get it going.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
I guess I agree. Look, if you've played Persona, if you're a big Persona fan, let me know in the comments, because I want to see the ratio of people who are Persona fans to who are not. So if you also have never played Persona or know nothing about it, I want to hear you out as well, because let's see. I want to just see what the split is here, because from my own circle of people that I play games with or talk about games with, I would say the vast majority of them have played Persona. I'm way on the outskirts of not having touched it at all.
The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Man, I love the art style, though. I love the art style. Or rather, the art direction, I'd put it. I think the art direction is very clever. And the music. I like that Japanese pop rock, jazz rock. He's pretty cool looking.
He's here. Moving immediately.
Are those like the agents from the Matrix? Oh, okay.
Get running.
I'm in.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
See, is that voice acting? I don't like the way that the delivery is for me.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Suspects not confirmed. Hold your positions.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Okay. Action.
But I
Jump.
have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. I bet Skull wouldn't.
There he is.
Goodness, they are the
Get out of there.
agents from the Matrix.
The enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can get...
Right there.
This is actually kind of fun, the movement, even though that's not the major part of the game.
Take him down, Joker.
Like, this is not a platformer. I'm not expecting it to be super tight, but it is kind of a fun little movement, even though I was moving faster than the dialogue was expecting me to. Okay, we're fighting a bull
Comparing power level.
bullipede
No threat.
thing.
Hit him, Joker.
Okay, so what do we got? We can aim with our gun. We can use a skill with persona. We have an item. We can guard to defend ourselves, or we can attack with a melee weapon. Let's go ahead and use a skill. What do we got? Brave Blade. So heavy curse damage to one foe. Colossal physical damage to one foe. Let's try Brave Blade. Oh, the style. This game is oozing style. He burned me.
Into position. Use route B.
I guess I'll just attack with my melee weapon. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Let's get him again.
Before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful.
What an intro to a game. This is fun.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
I have no idea what's going on, but it's just enough grounded for me to go, I'm interested. It's not quite super JRPG weird yet. I know I'm saying that with it being kind of weird. Escape from the... I couldn't see it. My microphone's in the way. From the casino? I think it said
You should
casino.
be able to get out that way. Hurry.
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run.
Okay, we're gonna run. Oh, I got a little mini map here. Go left. Open door with action. Sorry, it's silly. I could go left, but no, we're gonna go right. I like that's leaving little footprints behind on the mini maps. That's a nice little detail. Man, music is like bopping.
What?
You'll never get away if you just keep fighting, is what it says. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Okay, I'm gonna move now. I'm gonna move now. Hey, are you sure he came in this way? Understood, I will continue the search. See you later, loser. Make a run for it, sure. This is fun. How many of them are there? Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Excuse me. Oh, perfect timing, Joker. Look up. Can you use that thing and just fly over there? What? What is this ridiculousness? All right, go straight from there. Straight. It says straight. Straight this way? Straight this way. I'm gonna follow the mini-map. I feel like that's wise.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you. Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
Oh goodness, it's so well animated, isn't it? This is a gorgeous game. Speaking of gorgeous game.
I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
This is so Japanese. I love it.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, senpai!
You did not just call me senpai. All right, I'm done playing.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, senpai. Now let's win this!
Okay. All right, so I think maybe we use a skill. Let's kill the leopards first. So we're gonna kill some leopards. Let's use Brave Blade. And let's try to finish him off with just a normal weapon attack. I did 69 damage. Hey. Oh. Hold up. This is freaking cool. I don't know what just happened, but it was beautiful. Oh, look at that splash. Holy cow.
I think that's the last of them? I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now. Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down.
Oh, I just noticed that the mouth is moving on this 2D sprite. That is a nice little change, or a nice little detail that they did not need to put in. But like even the little blinking and everything just makes it feel a little bit more alive than just standard 2D sprites. Totally down for that.
You still have something you need to do as a phantom thief, right?
Phantom
And I won't
thief.
stop you.
All these like proper nouns that Japanese games add in are usually overwhelming to begin with and very pretentious.
Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made. Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go! All right, let's do it!
Go up the stairs at the end of the path just a little more, so hang in there. Yeah, let's just do it. We're escaping from the, what did it say, catacombs? I don't know what it said. God, the music is great.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off.
Am I just flying? What is
So
going on?
reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
Yeah, bro, you're not getting out of this.
Stop struggling.
Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Wait, who sold us out?
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Was it the lady that fought with us? I don't think so. Maybe it was one of the people I was talking on the radio with. It's just a syringe. Oh yeah, I see. It's like an interrogation.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Oh, I have dialogue choices. Of course not. What do you mean? ... No, we're gonna play the cool as a cucumber and not even talk to him.
Hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
I was enjoying it. Everything's hazy. I can't remember. Oh, okay. So we can select our difficulty now. That's an interesting choice. I kind of like that. It's like, hey, let's give you a little taste of the game. Now that we've done that, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? I actually like this a lot. I kind of wish that modern cooperative board games would have something like this, like Journey in Middle Earth, or even like Pandemic or something like that, where you like play around. You go, okay, how difficult do you want this as like a tutorial thing, and then you can adjust from there. I think video games obviously can take a much better approach to this, and this gives me all sorts of ideas game design wise. Like, this is actually a really good idea, and I think should be used more often. So we have safe, easy, normal, hard, and merciless. We're just gonna do normal. What does it say? For those who want balance between exciting gameplay and riveting story, you can change difficulty at any time. Okay, sure. Yes.
You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. ...
I
see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
They're really making you hate this guy.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Sign your name. Okay. Oh, let's keyboard it up. Then Kiki. Boom. I don't know. What's a last name here? It's like character creation. I'm gonna be here for like 30 minutes just thinking of a last name. I just do no last name. Is that possible? No, it wants something in there. Let's go. I don't know. Just like blanking on names. Fat. Don't know. That's the dumbest name I've ever come up with. This guy's gonna go, that's a fake name. Oh, I just came up with a better idea. I should have done up yours. Dang it. It's so close.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important.
This is like watching a some kind of crime show on TV, and they always exaggerate or bend the actual rules, and it's not realistic at all. Like one of my favorite TV shows over the last like decade is Castle with Nathan Fillion. And oh crap, what's her name? I forgot. Anyways, great actress, great actor, obviously. And they oftentimes will do something you go, I think that's actually illegal. You can't actually do that, but you know, it makes for a better story, so I get it.
Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
That's a good little bit of storytelling, letting me know that my character is. He's got like.
Didn't expect it'd be you.
Something going on here that makes everybody else fear him, even though he's just a kid. Like they're like, wow, you're just a kid. I wasn't expecting that. And now that guy's like, we don't even know if we could be talking to this guy without issues. So.
You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Of course you couldn't, or what do you want to know? No, of course you couldn't.
True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world?
What world? Okay, see, now I'm intrigued. Now it's like, it's not having to spell it out for me. It's just kind of being like, it's throwing me all these little nuggets, and I'm like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what is that? Now I'm interested in this. The whole like phantom thieves or whatever it was. That was weird. I don't like that proper noun. It sounds super silly, but like this is, you know, talking about another world. Ooh, what world? I like that.
How is it even possible to steal another's heart?
See, you know it exactly. Like this. What? Like, what do you mean steal another's heart? What does that mean? Do you mean like love? Like what's going on here?
Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
Ah, okay, it's one of those. It's Dragon Age 2. Right? It's Dragon Age 2. Ah, we're playing Dragon Age 2. Oh, they fooled us. Ah, it's a Western RPG this entire time. Even has a 2 on his on his vest. Ah, I see through it.
You are held captive.
If you don't know, the reference I'm making is in Dragon Age 2, the story is told from the perspective of a character that is in custody and is being interrogated. So Varric is being interrogated by Cassandra, a keeper, basically like a paladin, of like, hey, what happened in the city? Because like this is, they're interrogating him after the fact of all these bad things that have happened, and you're kind of seeing it from his perspective, which means that some of the story involving him is embellished, and it makes for really good writing and really good storytelling, but it's basically this exact same thing. And obviously Dragon Age 2 wasn't the first one to do it either. It's just a game that comes to mind when you think of this kind of storytelling.
A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds. The truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
You know what's funny? I recognize that little bit of music that was playing, and I don't even know what from. So that tells you like the reach that Persona has. I know that music. I've heard that music before. What from? I don't know. Maybe like a Nintendo Direct, or, oh, actually, you know, it might have been, I want to say when they announced that they were going to be, that Joker was coming to Smash. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe not. Who knows? I think that's like, would you like to save your game? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, let's save. Can I confirm? Oh, no, I know. Let's get it back. There we go. I haven't had to save a game like that in a while. Forgot what it was like.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the last stop for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines.
So this is the start.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
This is really cool. I got a lot of thoughts on this. I'm looking forward to wrapping up this little first impressions, because I think I have some revelations here that are exciting. At least, you know, my own revelations of like what maybe I thought this game was, or what I was expecting out of it.
I get the feeling that's what's going on. Huh? And tomorrow's task is soon.
What? The music's cool though. Let's just throw that away. Oh. Now we're playing The Sims. You know, got off the train and we're gonna walk home, get some noodles. Hence, if you ever are, or if you are ever confused about what to do, where to go next, look up to, or look to the upper right corner of the screen to view various hints. Oh, okay. Interesting. Head to your, I can't, hold on. Microphone's in the way, let's move it. Head to your new lodging, exit the subway station. Okay. This is cool. And now we're in the game proper. So you're kind of getting information from people. I can go upstairs and see what's in the streets. Starting today, Sakura will be taking care of me. Okay. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. Cool. And then I can look around, rotating camera. Yeah. Okay. Can adjust the speed and direction of the camera's rotation. Cool. So some accessibility stuff there. Talking to people. All sorts of people live in the city. Try listening to their conversations or press A to talk to them. You might learn something new. Okay. You know what? I think that then just opens up the game, and now we're in the proper RPG. That was just the intro, and now we're in the Dragon Age 2 era, where we are telling the story back to the interrogator of what happened. Freaking awesome. I'm actually kind of blown away, and I totally get it now. I get why people are into this. I get why this is has its own culture around it, and why the game is so popular. And I can also see why this game takes so long to beat, because it is a fairly dense RPG, a JRPG at that, but a dense RPG nonetheless. And I'm kind of in love, which is really bad timing because I'm very busy at the moment in life and I don't really have time to sit down and play a game like this, but probably gonna try. At least I may just go boot up the Xbox at night, like when I'm winding down, and maybe play an hour or two here and there, and see where that takes me. Maybe I end up beating it. But this is great, and I love the fact that you have the combination of these, like the in-game stuff right here, which looks great. It is very stylized, and I mentioned I love the art direction. Definitely still totally all about it, and the music, and even the voice acting, that I tend to not like the English voice acting of a Japanese written game. I think that it's serviceable and it's working for this kind of vibe they got going on. But the fact that they also pair it up with hand-drawn animated sequences is freaking fantastic. And there was a moment where the whole phone thing was happening, right? And like everybody's walking around and he got the notification he was pushing on, and I thought to myself, man, I would love to just sit down and watch this. I would love to just sit down and watch this. It's like an awesome show that I could just sit down and watch. That is intriguing and is well written, and the fact that they are writing it in a way that's giving you information without having to spell it out for you. Like, they're talking about this other world. What other world? What's happening with that? You can steal their hearts. What is that? But like, it's interesting, and it's causing me to want to know more, as opposed to normal JRPG BS that happens where they just spew a bunch of proper nouns at you until you have no idea what's going on and you can't follow it, and then you leave the game for like a week and you come back and you've forgotten all of it, and then you're super lost and you never come back to the game. That's normal for JRPGs, at least in the last decade, I would say. Definitely before that as well, but more in particular in the last decade. This is really, really well done, and I love that the narrative is set kind of like a Dragon Age 2 style thing, where an event has already happened and now we're being interrogated and we're reciting it back. The fact that you have, all these relationships with characters, like who betrayed us? I want to know who betrayed us. And now, and this is why it's well written, is for the rest of the game, I'm going to be suspicious of who it was. Who the heck betrayed it? It might not even have been a person that I was interacting with at the beginning of the game. It might have been someone that I hadn't even heard from yet. So, and I love that. I love that we have the dramatic irony of knowing that a betrayal is going to happen. It's very Dune, right? In the first part of the Dune book, there is dramatic irony where you have characters that have no idea that they're about to be betrayed, but the reader knows because the reader has insight, and you're sitting there reading the book and you know that they are about to be betrayed, and it's a kind of a terrible thing that's about to happen, but it's a really tense buildup because you don't know when it's going to happen, and when it does, you're like, oh crap, here it goes. And I love that. I really, really love that dramatic irony, and we're getting that here too. So it's great. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Not that I'm saying I was surprised by that, but this is the kind of JRPG that would bring me back in love with JRPGs. That would make me go, oh yeah, I don't just play Western RPGs anymore. For whatever reason, I'm able to branch into the weirder stuff, the stuff that I'm not used to, and definitely enjoy it. And I think that this part of the game, at what we're at, if you have not enjoyed the last 30 minutes of gameplay, then this is not a game for you. And that's the best part about this. You could just not play this game. You can appreciate it for what it is, which is kind of a work of art and a well-written game. But if the gameplay is not for you and the story's not for you and stuff, then just skip it and just appreciate it for what it is. But if it is, it's on Game Pass. You could go play it for free. It's a massive RPG. It's going to take you a long time. I'm just warning you, but you can go play it for free on Game Pass, or of course you could just go purchase the game as well. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It helps the dissemination of the video across YouTube, which of course helps out the channel. If you want to support the channel, you can become a channel member at any point, going down to the join button down below, or you can head over to patreon.com/OSWguild, get a bunch of perks that way. Also, I think that now that I'm at the end of the video, if you mentioned whether or not you were playing Persona or you hadn't played Persona, I kind of want you to go edit your comment and let me know if you hadn't played it, if you're going to now, because I'm sold. I got absolutely sold by it very quickly, and I feel like I'm all in at this point. Thank you guys for watching, and with all of that being said, we shall see you all next time.